Well, do we go to war with Syria now or someone else? Let me tell you what I mean. If you look at the history of just about every country, their history is outlined by whatever wars they were in. In most countries, their boundaries are set up because they either lost or won whatever war they were in. Look at Europe for the best example. And so, a fact of our lives is war. We're always going to have to be ready for war. Even Jesus said, if you read the Bible, that there will be wars and rumors of wars, and these will only intensify as time goes on. So with that said, I believe we need to be ready for war, and so I think we ought to have the best damn military on the planet, and we do. But there's a lot of wars going on right now, a lot of civil wars. And so we have to be wise in choosing which wars we are going to fight, which brings us to Syria. And I got to be honest, I'm not forgetting in this one. You know, it's funny, I've been asking people, hey, what's this civil war in Syria about? No one's been able to answer me that yet. And then I have to ask the question, have we as Americans forgotten our recent history in the Middle Eastern activities? I mean, think about this. When Iran was fighting Iraq, we chose sides there and went with Iraq back in the 80s, which was led by that young, sterling guy, Saddam Hussein. We gave him guns and all kinds of support to help him against our bitter enemy, Iran. Well, that came back to bite us, didn't it? And then when the Russians were in Afghanistan causing all kinds of trouble, we supported those freedom fighters, those young rebels led by that little man called Osama bin Laden, and we gave him guns and all kinds of support. Well, guess what? That came back to bite us. Who are you going to choose? Which side are you going to go with in Syria? Assad or the rebels? What are they even fighting about? This much I know. It's just a political in-country battle. I say no right now. Let them do whatever they're going to do. The chemical weapons, I don't understand the big hoorah over that. He'd already killed over 100,000 people. But remember, it is a civil war. He has the military, which gives him a slight advantage. So all we can do is make the side a little tougher, I guess. I say no. Here's what I would do. Line up out there in the Gulf, as we're doing, and our best friend in the Middle East is not even Muslim. They're Jewish. The nation is called Israel. I think the biggest risk is that what's happening in Syria will spill over into Israel. That's when we should be ready to fight. They're our best friend. We need to be ready to protect them and to fight for them if necessary. But for now, I say no to Syria.